What's up, Internet? My name's Ian Bloom. I'm your resident financial life planner and huge nerd. Welcome to Nerd Finance, where we are kicking off Benefits Month in line with open enrollment at most employers. To kick off Benefits Month, we're going to start off by covering health insurance plans in some detail. There are a lot of acronyms in the health insurance world, so it's my goal to kind of simplify this for you and provide sort of a video and PDF guide. So the next few videos will be focusing on different types of health insurance plans, but if you want some advanced knowledge on this, please download the PDF that I'll include a link to in the description. It should be pretty helpful, and it's going to contain a lot of the same information these videos will contain in a very readable format. Now, to give an overview of high deductible health plans, which are the plans that we're covering today, high deductible health plans came out fairly recently as far as the insurance world is considered, and it's kind of a response to the rising medical costs that exist in the American healthcare system. What they've done is provided a sort of catastrophic coverage almost. The high deductible health plans don't cover you really for these sort of $100, $200 medical expenses. The deductible usually kicks in somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 and covers you for big things like hospital visits, major surgeries, and all that kind of stuff. Now, everything below that is intended to be covered by something called your health savings account, or HSA. When you look at an HSA, basically what it does is it allows you to contribute pre-tax dollars and not pay taxes on those dollars if you are withdrawing them for medical expenses. So it's some pretty powerful tax savings and a really good way to cover your medical expenses. Now, that said, all of this represents a bit of a change to the way that we look at healthcare. When you have a high deductible health plan, you are heavily incentivized to shop for good cost, quality providers in your area, as opposed to just going to the doctor you usually see, not caring about the price because the insurance is going to cover 80% of it, and saying, do it to me, doc, whatever the treatment is. Now, let's run down some stats on high deductible health plans. Coverage, I'm going to put at about a 3 out of 10. While it does cover most of the very dramatic moments that might happen in life and some of the more serious stuff you're going to need covered, the purpose of a high deductible health plan really isn't for you to not pay for your medical expenses. It's to incentivize you to evaluate your medical expenses and take care of the major stuff. Flexibility, I'm going to put out about a 9 out of 10. Unlike PPOs and HMOs, you don't really need to worry about whether something is in or out of network. High deductible health plans tend not to care about that. So you have ultimate flexibility in choosing who your medical provider is. For legwork, I am going to put that at about a 9 out of 10 though, and that's a little bit negative. You do have to do a lot of work to properly use a high deductible health plan. You have to make sure your HSA contributions are at the amounts that you're probably going to spend this year or more. You have to make sure that you know who the best cost providers in your area are. And sometimes during, major surgeries, you do have to ask the question, what is the dollar amount? And then lastly, for premium, it's about a 3 out of 10. Because of the legwork and coverage downsides, the premium actually tends not to be very expensive because they want to incentivize you to contribute to your HSA with the dollars that you're saving over other traditional plans. So in summary, high deductible health plans can be very good coverage for people who are healthy typically because you won't need the benefits anyway, and all the preventative care stuff is covered. It allows you to save into that HSA, and if you don't spend those dollars, they can accumulate and sometimes be invested. Now, if you have any other questions about high deductible health plans or any other type of health insurance, feel free to download our guide or check out my website and book some time to talk. I'm happy to help where I can. Thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.